so I can put the link here. Cross dimensions. See? I think it is this one. Then I hate the I hate so much the ads. God damn. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Let me. What? I'm pinning this message. Now I'm going to pin this. Yes. Until the string end. Okay. Okay. What happened, kid? What happened? Are you okay? Okay, so this is the new video I'm going to... Damn, the image of this is way better. So, yeah, I watched this before. I watched this video before, but it was a long time ago. Let me see what... 9 months. Probably was like something like that too. Large ended build, it is, and you're going to see why. I don't know if you guys watched this video, but this video was amazing. It was I think one of the first I watched about this category, and I really want to rewatch here with you guys. So I don't remember everything, so okay. It's going to be some. I'm going to have some surprises from me too, like the previous one that I watched before too. No, 1,000. I think 1,000. It's because they're going to divide the groups in like the first one. You divide the groups in 2 different islands. This one, the groups are divided in 3 dimensions. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. Oh, why are you laughing? 1,000. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button here. Whatever. Okay, let's start it. So I hope you guys like it. I'm going to explain everything in the beginning. So let's go.
In the largest Minecraft civilization event ever held, I spread...
Wait, it's too loud. Wait. Okay. Again, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to stop it here. This is for you guys here and YouTube. So please follow the link. The link is in the chat and it's going to be in the description if I post this in your YouTube. And I hope you guys like it. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to talk. Okay, I'm going to make jokes. Jokes are going to be, you know, don't be offended.
In the largest Minecraft civilization event ever held, I spread 1,000 players across the 3 Minecraft dimensions to find out which dimension is the best place to create a thriving civilization.
Yeah.
Building amazing civilizations isn't going to be easy though, as if you die, you're dead forever.
Let's go.
As the ultimate test of each civilization's strength, Day 8 is Doomsday, where the portals will open, allowing players to invade other dimensions in an all-out interdimensional war. To find out which dimension will be victorious, sit back, relax, and pick a team to root for.
So we're going to have a battle royale in the end.
The 1,000 players Dimension Civilization Experiment.
Let's go. Why no one call me? This guys forgot about me. Damn, 1,000. Imagine the lag.
Now that the players have begun spawning in,
the PC of these guys must be the most powerful.
It's become immediately clear which dimension has the most challenge.
1,000 players. I think the first one I watched was 1,000 players too, but it was all in the same dimension.
How are you finding the Nether?
It's hell.
It's awful. It's so bad. What have you done to us, Marcus?
Now, the Nether, as you probably know, is an absolute nightmare. The players have to contend with lava everywhere, fire, and some very dangerous neighbors. And that's not even taking into consideration the huge problem of starvation.
I am so hungry.
Not only is there nothing to eat, but one of the only edible mobs, hoglins, eats you. As you can imagine...
what? I was thinking to do something like this, so like survive in the nether, you know? You spawn direct in the nether and just stay there, you know? And just stay there and try to survive
Considering the
in
players have
nether.
absolutely nothing at the start, it's a total slaughter. I must quickly say, I'm not intentionally punishing these players. These lunatics actually chose to go to the nether and
I would, so they choose. I didn't remember that. Okay, so Solaria Infanto, which one do you guys would choose if you guys could choose? The nether, the end of the overworld.
force. So it's not
In this type of computation, I think I would agree the nether, just for the chaos. Just for the
my
chaos.
fault. Despite the widespread suffering, there are some players that are thriving though. A few brave players that are raiding bastions far from spawn.
In the first day, a lot of people are going to die in the nether. On the
quickly
first day.
becoming the
So
world-
this 1,000 is going to be dropped really
There's
fast.
players in the nether. However,
This is
it's a
the
risky
nether one.
business.
Solar, run!
Oh, the
Speaking
brutes
of
one.
businesses, one player called Perspective has huge ambitions to become the richest businessman in the nether. I didn't yet know what his genius plan was. However, I did know that his entire operation all hinged on the success of one thing, creating a way to get up and down from the nether roof. And to do that,
Ah.
Perspective has invented this.
What? Huh?
Now, if this
Okay.
contraption doesn't succeed, Perspective's entire plan will be for nothing.
It's
What
the
is this?
contraption. This allows us to go on the roof and down from the roof, and no one on
Okay.
the internet knows about this. Okay, listen. This requires precise coordination, okay? Without precise coordination, the top guy dies and this whole plan falls apart.
Let's
Okay.
do this.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Who's going to be the top guy? I don't know.
All right, I need somebody to give the initial.
Ah, the
push. I
top
need
guy
somebody
from
to
those
give
two
the
will
initial
say.
push.
I'll do it.
Going to space.
Alright, gang. If I die, it's been an honor. Send it.
What the hell? Wait.
Okay, push, push, push.
It worked!
We did it.
Oh my god.
Give it the push.
Okay. That's
You're down.
God damn, the guy is a genius.
Oh my god.
But why? I don't get it. Why
How cool
did
is this, though? How insanely cool.
to avoid the
It was
invasion?
after the successful testing of this frankly genius method was complete that Perspective told me his brilliant plan to create the most profitable business in the nether. His group of employees, which he calls the roofers, have collected the nether's only supply of warped fungus to ensure that they have a total monopoly on the growth of warped trees and the sale
Whoa.
of warped nether wood.
Wait, wait. Go back. Let me understand this.
The roofers have collected the nether's only supply of warped fungus.
What do you mean only supply? Is that a closing space? Maybe it
to
is,
ensure
right?
that they have a total monopoly on the growth of warped trees and the sale of warped nether wood.
We're gonna do a monopoly. He's the only person who has this.
This means that they can
Wait,
sell warped wood to the blowers, their name for anyone living under the roof, for extortionate prices to hugely enrich themselves at the
that is
expense
smart. Yeah,
of
that is.
everyone else.
It is
We'll
smart.
have to come back and check in on Perspective later.
But I have some. I think they are here for the while, right? That is why, because to get the thing here, this type of this netherrack from the warp, you need to silk touch.
Now it's time to meet the overworld. The overworld is of course a far safer dimension than the nether, which has allowed the
yeah,
players
I know.
here to do whatever they want, with very few natural dangers to stop them. Now, despite the players having the freedom to do whatever they please, I was rather surprised when I came across what looked like a town of round wooden houses. When I asked Henry West, the leader of this community, what was going on, this was his response.
Allow me to tell you through the medium of throat singing.
It turns out that this community was
Huh? Wait, what?
the leader of this community. What was
I didn't
going on?
get anything what he said. What? The space is probably limit for when he can go for now.
Oh,
Yeah, that
this
probably
was his
is. Probably is.
response.
Allow me to tell you through the
Yeah, so they already start. So it decide not start from the beginning. It start from from like the.
medium of throat singing.
When I asked Henry
Sorry, I don't get what he's
West, the
saying.
leader of this community, what was going on, this was his response.
Allow me to tell you through the medium of throat singing.
Okay,
Turns
then
out that this
explain.
community was actually
Okay.
the beginning
the only stupid guy who tried to reverse tried to type. Wait, what is saying?
of a Mongolian Khanate,
He doesn't
which is
say
effectively
anything.
a Mongolian tribe that's ruled by a supreme leader called a Khan. And all the round houses were in fact meant to be yurts.
We're going to build
I think it is not the one I watch. Now I think it's not the
Build
one I
our
watch
yurts,
because the one I
so
watch
we
was like a from the beginning to the.
get
Yeah,
drunk
let
and
me
start
see, let
riding
me see.
horses.
I was rather impressed as to how quickly they'd set up their Mongolian Khanate. However, I was a bit shocked to find out how Henry had obtained all of his materials so fast.
Anyone under
Okay.
the age of 15, get yourselves
Damn
into the
it.
mines. Start mining.
It's child labor.
Well, that's the thing.
oh,
You,
that's a bit of a
you
weird
say
term, I always
that's
say that.
child labor. Look what happens. We ban child labor, then all of you are on Minecraft. You children yearn for the mines.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
It was after
Goddamn,
learning
boy.
this dark
I am a streamer
secret
now,
that Henry invited me to attend
and that work
a meeting where
In fact,
the
I'm going to
elders
work
of the
tomorrow.
tribe plan to elect a
because I didn't work today.
Khan to rule over them.
Was it not I who led you here? Was it not I who envisioned this glorious Mongolian tribe? Yurts spanning as far as the eye can see, open plains, etc. Remember, gentlemen, as the motto is, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
After all the
Okay,
candidates
okay, we get it.
were heard, and each member of the tribe had cast their vote, it was no surprise as to who had won.
Henry West, you have been elected by the majority and are thus chieftain of our tribe. Congratulations.
And for my first edict as the tribal leader, this Kurultai has now ended. Let's all go to the bar and get absolutely smashed.
Meanwhile, on the far side of the overworld, the two other settlements had been formed. First, there's Aurin, and secondly, along its coast, is the separate nation of Gaia. It was all going well,
Okay.
with both nations progressing nicely. All until a player from Gaia, called Potato King, tried to steal Aurin's only cow.
Oh.
Potato King, stop taking the cows.
Oh.
He just killed the cow. He just killed the cow. Potato
Nah.
King. Potato King came over and killed the cows.
All right, execute the man.
This is literally war now.
The death of their only cow hit the citizens of Aurin very
Wait, the
hard.
only
and they
cow they killed the. Oh, damn, man. You don't do that to the only cow, man. It looked like. Wait, let me see here. From the map, I think this is the area. I think they don't. I think it. They have like this limit area
along
here.
his cow.
Came over and
Heinous crime. Gaia, fearing a military retaliation from Aurin over the cow, voted to exile Potato King and his followers in hopes of saving themselves. Potato King and his friends were outraged that they'd been banished from their homes and craved revenge of their own against both Aurin and Gaia, which leads us to
Man,
this.
only Game of Thrones. Every time you guys cannot go like a nice society to unite it together to against the other dimensions. No, Game of Thrones, every this shit. What is the name of the other one? The other guy from the previous video, the first video we watched from Ewan. I forgot his name. The one who was the mastermind, who was the betrayer. Let me see here. Flux. I think it was Flux, right? Flux. Yeah, it's all over again. But now it's the potato.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Potato King. Potato King and his band of men were from a neighboring city across the hills and across the plains. Potato was drastically and tragically forced out of his own city by traitors within his ranks, and now they turn to us for support. Tell us your story, Potato.
I've come here to ask for asylum from the great Henry West and help to take back our lands.
I have confirmed intelligence that the people they are talking about do indeed hate our way of life, hate our freedom, and hate the great plains to which the Khanate Now, gentlemen, I'm offering you this. I'll be entirely honest with you. They want their home back. I want to use cavalry. How does that sound, gentlemen?
Sounds great.
Amazing.
I propose oppose a horse-born invasion. We will reclaim their land for them, and in the process, secure allies.
And so, over the death of a single cow on day one.
Day one! Come on, guys! I mean, I'm impressed they built these houses in day one. I mean, it's not impressive houses, but still, it's very wow, you know.
It now looked like the main communities of the overworld were already on the brink of war.
Unbelievable. All over cows.
Now it's time we meet our third and final dimension, the end.
This is an ugly horse. It is. It is. Wait, let me check.
Or allies.
And so, over the death of a single cow on day one dimension, the end.
I see the end now. That's okay. It's okay, horse. Not that bad.
Immediately after spawning in, the players realize they aren't alone.
God damn.
In an attempt to flee the Ender Dragon, players bridged over to the other island.
I say we just ditch the main island.
On which they hope they'd find safety. However, they quickly found that their new neighbors are a bit shy and don't like to be looked at.
Uh-oh. Run! Oh no, they're dead.
And that was only a problem for the people who made it to the other island. Many didn't even get that far.
Right. Oh, someone just fell into the void. I just witnessed a death.
Now,
Man, guy, you need to ask, controls, and sneak. You put like you know in target. I think target. I think it is that one. So you don't
the
fall.
end has a big disadvantage compared to the other dimensions. You see, because it's made up of floating islands, there isn't actually that much land, which means all 333 players in the end have to struggle to compete over the limited amount of ores and, more importantly, food.
I'm on.
This is not the video I watch. That is amazing. This is not the video I watch. They are safe spot to walk, but they have a roof. The spent
Half of hunger. I'm about to die.
Unfortunately, 133 players in the end have to struggle to compete over the limited amount of ores and, more importantly, food.
It's not a video I watch.
Half of hunger. I'm about to die.
Unfortunately, in a scramble
I don't know why this is.
to feed themselves, players in the end have stolen the majority of the chorus plants, leading to a dimension-wide famine.
I'm dying.
This has forced players to work together to create and protect precious chorus farms, without which they know they have no chance of survival. It was this shared hunger and need to carefully plan.
Wait, you can eat chorus fruit? You can eat chorus fruit?
The farming of food.
That's not how my Minecraft works.
That led to the formation of the
Wait, what?
first societies in the end, with each island
4? Damn, so they have a lot of space.
becoming its own self-contained community. And it soon became clear that the bigger your island was, the more resources you would have access to, thus making your community stronger.
We need to expand somewhere.
Expand the empire.
And the biggest island of them all is the Center Island,
Of
making
course,
it a
the
very
and then the
attractive area
dragon.
to colonize for ambitious players seeking to start their own nations. However, currently, the Center Island is occupied.
Bring it down, bring it down.
In a bid to make the Center
This is not the video I watch. That is amazing. That is amazing. This is not the video I watch. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I watched a different video. Nice. Oh wait, let me just I forgot to just chatting here. Let me change to the chatting so people don't think I still play Minecraft. You come here to watch play Minecraft and I just react to a video. Wait, what do you mean the hook don't work like what? What I missed? Sorry, I said something.
Island a safe place to live, a huge group of players formed up and waged a battle against the dragon.
Oh.
Eventually, after many players gave their lives, the Ender Dragon was defeated.
Damn. And I don't know.
Meaning the Center Island is free real estate, but who will be bold enough to claim it?
Who?
Well, One player in particular, Tamer, believes that the Center Island is the perfect place to bring his grand ambitions into fruition. You see, Tamer, along with his partner Power, have been watching the impoverished people of the End, observing their struggle to survive, and have come up with a plan to generate immense wealth for themselves and anyone else who will follow them. They plan to build
They said have a half of hunger by.
what
I don't
Tamer
know how
called
that happened.
the Iron Bank. The center for finance, trade, and monopolization of key resources in the End. And around this bank, Tamer has ambitions to construct a grand free city.
The free
Damn.
city is going to be the largest city in the End.
A home for all those that work at the Iron Bank and share his values of wealth
Hey, how you get
through
iron?
freedom and strength. Tamer hopes to build
You make an iron
the
farm
Grand
somehow?
Temple, a military barracks to guard the bank, large farms to feed all, and most importantly, to build a flourishing economy through player-owned businesses. However, it's only day one, and there's still a long way for Tamer to go to reach his grand goals. And so, by the end of day one,
It's just day one, kid. So hold on. Okay.
we have two
Wait, how long is this video? It's 1 hour and
ambitious
it's
businessmen,
almost 2 hours.
Tamer in the End, and Perspective in the Nether, both willing to go to any length to amass personal wealth at any cost. We'll have to
Damn.
see how successful both of them are, and how they affect not only
And don't forget the Mongols in the in the overworld.
only the players around them, but the futures of the dimensions themselves in the coming days.
Day two now. Day two.
It's now day 2, and I'm very keen to find
And everyone started log in. I think everyone was waiting until the server was open.
out how Henry's Mongolian Khanate is doing in the overworld. Especially because the last time we saw them, it seemed like the major overworld nations were on the brink of war, with Henry's Mongols planning a horse-borne invasion of Aurian over the whole Potato King cow debacle. However, despite this, it seems
Because
some
a cow.
players in the overworld have been spreading anti-war propaganda. No war, we want peace, corruption.
That's hippies.
Hippies.
Yeah, hippies. You know, the long-haired people who never wash and.
Despite Henry not agreeing with the so-called hippies campaigning for peace, he does see the logic in not sacrificing Mongol lives over foreign arguments, and so held a meeting calling off the horseborn invasion.
I'm not having the people of the Khanate die over things that, quite frankly, aren't our business. We don't want to use our horses in violence, at least not yet.
Now, even though he's called off the imminent invasion, Henry and the elders of the tribe plan to expand their horse archer military, a famed part of Mongol strength and culture. But to do that, he's going to need horses, which is why Henry and the elders have gathered here on this floating island to conduct a ritual to their Mongolian god, Ubashakun, in order to please him into
What? Oh, no. Again, I'm going to religion again. The second one. Oh, pray the chuka chuka. No. Wait, what is the name
horses,
again?
which is why Henry and the elders have gathered here on this floating island to conduct a ritual to their Mongolian god, Ubashakun, in order to please him into gifting them more horses.
Our leader Henry West must.
Why they
eat
don't
as many
breed their horses? Wait, they cannot breed the
beavers as
horses?
possible.
They are in the overworld. They can just, I don't know, is what? It's apple? Apple? Why do they breed the horses? It's apple, right? Apple? They have a lot of oak in the surround. They just oak to get a lot of... Water.
And run around this temple.
Again,
that
guys,
floats.
I kidding, okay? Don't get angry. Golden apple, golden carrot. What? No, to breed the horses? You don't need golden apple and golden carrots. And they live in the overworld again, and they can get the gold a lot. And apple and carrots, they can get all this stuff. The people in the nether, in the end, they don't have this same luck.
So we shall begin this.
What I wanted to know is how they get iron in the end. In the nether, I understand because I have a model making minerals from the overworld in the nether. But in the end, how do they get so much iron?
I'm not hungry enough for this.
Run until you're hungry.
I'm running! I'm running! This is wrestling!
Oh, my God.
Why did I ever take being a slave? How many
What?
peoples do I have left?
What is
7 to
happening
eat.
here?
7 more to eat!
What is happening?
I've done it! I've done it!
Like that. Oh my god. I just saw
Beach reason! I've eaten the beach white elder!
He's done it.
Ooh!
Yes!
What
we
the?
have horses! Praise the Lushaku!
Nah, man. Oh, they're nice. Wait. This is day 2. They built this in day 2. The people of the end struggle. Wait, no, this is already day 2. So they did all this in day 1.
The morning of day 2, I was beginning to hear rumors that some kind of mega build was under construction in
Mega build more built than they've already.
And you'll never guess who was building it. Avoma, the player who had built a massive wall in my last video, to the dismay of his teammates, has for some reason decided to build a gigantic Rubik's Cube.
We built a wall.
Why?
I'm going to try and build a Rubik's Cube.
Really?
Giant one. A giant one. Yeah.
Hopefully this time he doesn't anger any locals. It turns out Avoma wasn't the only player making progress though, as elsewhere 2 players, Rojo and Broken, have opened their new brewery for business.
The brewery guy is getting along very well.
Their main product, Vodka, is very popular with their customers. However, despite their business thriving, they inform me that tragically their cow has died.
We've just had one small issue. Cow dies. Yeah, come over here. I made a memorial for him.
Where are you going to get your Vodka from now that your cow's died?
Oh, no. We never actually got it off the cow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. Where did you get it from then?
He knows too much.
There's also a brand new nation forming called the Sunseekers, which, as the name suggests, are a group of players whose one goal is to flee the dark void-filled end and to journey to the overworld to see the sun.
We're gonna
What? Wait, no. Again, another cultist group.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where did you get
Why
it from?
everything go to cultist groups?
He knows too much.
What happened to people play Minecraft?
There's also a brand new nation forming called the Sunseekers, which, as the name suggests, are a group of players whose one goal is to flee the dark void-filled end and to journey to the overworld to see the sun.
We're gonna enjoy the sun. We want the sun so badly.
Overall, at the start of day
If it was in the net, I would understand that, but in the void.
all the emerging end nations were starting to really prosper. Tamer's free city is especially flourishing. His builders are making excellent progress on their grand temple to the void god. His farmers are doing a great job supplying food to the nation, and most of the citizens feel quite
the people in the end, they're really nice
safe
builders.
under the protection of the Iron Bank guards. Despite things all seeming rather peaceful in the end, under the surface, it's a different story. You see, the second largest nation in the end, Elysia, led by a player named Yuri, is starting to get frustrated with the free city, as they believe that Tamer's nation is unfairly seizing all of one key resource, new players that log onto the server each day. Now, the reason that they feel this way is that Tamer's free city lies right on top of spawn when new players first log on, which gives Tamer a huge advantage when it comes to swaying new players to join his nation and not to join Elysia.
I think you joining the city would be a nice add and touch to bring more life to the end. What do you think?
He's smart. This guy is damn brains. It looks like it's just water. Shh. Imagination, kid. Imagination. It was imagination.
Actually great for us.
Yuri, wanting to strengthen Elysia by luring in more players, has made his people build a bridge directly from spawn in the free city to Elysia, and has placed both Elysia representatives and signs at the end of the bridge in order to attract new players away from the free city and to Elysia.
It's gonna be new players, so just make sure those get food and like get suggestively directed towards our area.
And it wasn't long until Tamer found out.
We have an intruder in our land. Yuri came over and started advertising. We don't like to see that. We don't like to see that at all.
And confronted Yuri.
He's wearing a crown. He's wearing a crown.
The things he's him.
Yeah, take off the crown, Yuri. Take off the crown. Why exactly are you standing above her?
I don't understand. You guys are eating your microphone? What are you guys talking about?
You think you're better than us? Is that the case?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Speak slow.
Really?
But no, I just feel like it's unfair to. What is this no man's land? It's spawn. Look, that symbolizes spawn.
No, this is our land. We took it.
A wise man once said, "What are you gonna do about it?"
You've come over here, like, with your 5 guards. It seems like you're trying to intimidate people into joining. You're trying to force their choice.
No,
You know what? Fine. You guys can remove the pathway.
Oh, you want?
Is it settled then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yuri, realizing he's outnumbered, has retreated back to Elysia, meaning the confrontation is over. However, the situation between both the Free City and Elysia couldn't be more tense.
Let's go. Which one are you guys team more? I don't know. I like the tamer ones.
Tamer has realized that in order to reach his goals of a Grand Iron Bank and strong Free City, he will need to eliminate all of his competition to ensure that new players join him and no one else, meaning that Yuri has to go.
Game of Thrones.
Now, elsewhere in the end, there's a strange pattern occurring. Mysteriously, all of the animals in the end are dying.
Marcus, someone killed all my chickens.
The Free City farmers that I spoke to are especially upset.
You feel me? We in the end, we don't got a lot of animals. So when we magically had a cow and then magically had a pig, we was excited, boy. Man, we was ecstatic. We was like,
Yeah.
we lit is up. We about to farm.
Nether. What do you mean Nether? Wait.
Come to find out, somebody took him. And when I mean took, I mean killed. Took him to God.
But what's happening to the animals? Why are they dying? Wilding, the leader of a small village just outside the Free City, has told me he's the one responsible for the animal massacre.
I killed all the cows over at the mainland over there. So no more cows. Yeah, that was me. And then I killed all the chickens as well.
You see,
Why?
Wilding has a good reason for this seemingly random animal slaughter. Earlier in the day, a group of rogues from Yuri's Elysia raided Wilding's village, stealing from his chest, killing his livestock, and griefing his buildings for blocks. This raid on his land has made Wilding hungry for revenge against Yuri's Elysia.
Okay. Revenge. Okay. Revenge. I respect revenge. What do you think, kid? Do you respect revenge? I respect revenge.
Our land trying to steal our Hell no.
And to do that, he's been killing animals from neighboring nations, including Tamer's Free City, in hopes of getting these nations to think it's Yuri's nation doing the animal killing, to provoke these settlements into attacking Elysia.
Someone does.
Oh wait, wait. Let's go back.
Come to God.
But what's happening to the animals? Why are they dying? Wilding, the leader of a small village just outside the Free City, has told me he's the one responsible for the animal massacre.
I killed all the cows over at the mainland over there. So no more cows. Yeah, that was me. And then I killed all the chickens as well.
You see, Wilding has a good reason for this seemingly random animal slaughter. Earlier in the day, a group of rogues from Yuri's Elysia raided Wilding's village, stealing from his chest, killing his livestock.
Yuri's the same guy who tried to get more people, right?
Grieving his buildings for blocks.
From its
This
spawn.
raid on his land has made Wilding hungry for revenge against Yuri's Elysia.
They came to our land trying to steal our Hell no.
And to do that, he's been killing animals from neighboring nations, including Tamer's Free City, in hopes of getting these nations to think it's Yuri's nation doing the animal killing, to provoke these...
Wait, this guy is stupid or what? If he want allies, why he start attacking other people? I think it was a rogue, right? The rogue people from his world. Okay.
settlements into attacking Elysia.
It's not exactly
I'm
him.
gonna blame it on them, and I make the mainland to kill them.
Oh. Thus using other nations to achieve his revenge.
That is a purple.
Provoke these settlements into attacking Elysia.
So I'm gonna blame it on them, and I make the mainland to kill them.
Oh. Thus
That is a purple sugar can here? Amazing.
using other nations to achieve his revenge for him.
Exactly. Like, they wronged me. I can't allow that to just happen. I have to do something about it.
However, Tamer, being the practical man he is, soon found out about Wilding's little plot to provoke him into attacking Elysia. But instead of being angry at Wilding for slaughtering Free City animals, Tamer saw an opportunity. He realized Wilding could potentially be a valuable asset, as they both have a mutual enemy. And so, Tamer invited Wilding to a meeting where they formulated a genius plan to dispose of Yuri. And here is that plan. Tamer, despite having more men than Yuri, knows that attacking Alicia would likely result in heavy casualties, and he isn't comfortable with making his free city weaker. And so, to get around this, he has made allies with various other settlements in the end, such as the Sunseekers that I mentioned earlier.
With you, we would be a force to be reckoned with.
For me personally, that would be awesome. That will strengthen our defense.
Nice.
Tamer's guards, alongside the troops of his allies, are nearly double the strength of Yuri's and could easily crush them at any moment. So why don't they just march over to Alicia and obliterate
why
it?
not?
Well,
Why not?
Tamer's
Tell me.
hands are tied, as his allies have made it absolutely clear that they won't be part of any attack and will only come to Tamer's help in the event that Yuri is the one who attacks first. Thus, Tamer, to destroy Alicia, needs to provoke Yuri into attacking the free city.
I see. Strategy.
Which is why I was very surprised when Tamer invited Yuri to a peace meeting. It was after Yuri made his way over to the free city with his best troops, leaving Alicia barely protected, that the peace meeting began.
Then, if everyone has taken a seat, then we can quickly start this off and get this over with. Welcome everyone to this grand meeting at the center of the end.
Oh, the one.
We need to get rid of all the animosity going on.
Oh no, Mike! Oh no, copyright again in the YouTube. God damn! Thank you, mother.
Because that
Thank you for the
works if
freaking
we don't
copyright.
kill each other and work together for once.
Video. This is not a video I was watching. Okay. Oh, look at someone attacking you,
Yuri,
stupid.
Will you be so kind to step forward first?
They don't see the. They don't have the chat thing open.
My nation was very, very concerned about rising tensions.
Rising tensions.
But I do think
the guys rising all the tensions.
people should
Wait, one guy is killing
be
everyone.
allowed to do as they please on the main island.
First of all, thank you for
One guy's killing everyone.
bringing out all your issues. What I would like to answer to that is,
Wait, if one guy can do this, if they bring the troops, wouldn't I don't know.
you said, resolve all the issues, Yuri.
Yeah, that's got me satisfied.
Lovely. Thank you all for coming. Thanks that we could finally resolve the issues that all the leaders had in mind, and we can finally work together and be as progressive as possible. Cheers,
Destroy
alright?
everything.
It was after returning from the peace meeting that Yuri learnt of Wilding's rampage through his nation, and he was furious. In his anger, vowing to his people to not rest until Wilding's head is on a spike above their new capital.
This is in the original version, so you are like to get a copywriting. No, I can get a copywriting, but it's going to be a slow. The two other videos I made, I get a copywriting, but it's like you can continue, you can post it, you can do this, but some of the, if you get some income from this, you're going to direct to the people, to the owners of the music. But I don't get any income, so I don't get any money from YouTube. So I just posted because people like it to watch. So if you get copywriting, so at least maybe attack some more people to my YouTube channel to here in time.
To do that, Yuri will need to invade the free city, as right after the peace meeting, Tamer officially brought Wilding under his protection and accepted him into his nation. And so, for Yuri to fulfill his promise of justice to his people, he must attack the free city, giving Tamer enough reason to call upon his allies to utterly crush Alicia.
And then later on, they will need someone to blame. And when they figure out that with the tension arising, and they blame Wilding and move against him, we have all the reason to declare.
How one guy get that? But think of fun for the explanation. But yeah, I think I'm going to get some a small copywriting, but not that heavy. We cannot post this video, but at least going to be like some part of the money, or maybe the entire money of the thing going to the creator of the music,
instead of us making the first move.
It seems by the end of day 2,
because I don't like to make a bunch of parts without sound. I prefer to stay that. I don't get any money anyways in YouTube yet. To get monetization in YouTube is way more difficult than here on
The end is
on Twitch.
On the brink of war.
Because yeah, the tensions are really high with Yuri's team and the Spawn team. They're on like the brink of war.
All according to Tamer's plan. Meanwhile, up on the Netherrealm, Perspective's operation is in full swing, with his roofers having harvested stacks and stacks of warped wood, ready to be sold to the belowers.
Factory begins.
The factory.
Wait, what? But they still have for the Red Forest. What?
Hey guys, how much you love working on the scale of 1 to 10?
We love it. We love it.
10.
We love working. We live for this.
I love getting fed.
This is just the build-up. It's just the beginning.
However, it turns out that Perspective has been working on another business venture on the roof, a perilously high mob farm.
We're making a farm, man.
From which he can extract valuable pork chops to sell to the blowers.
Get up! Get up!
Oh my god. Now, since
that was close, man.
the start of day one, the main way the people of the...
This is not the video I watched. This is not the video I watched before. Like I said, oh, I watched this video. This is definitely not the video I watched. I watched the different video, but it's the same idea.
Nether have been getting their food is through a new mob that have added to their dimension, the Nether Mushroom, from which you can obtain unlimited mushroom stew.
You got a mushroom, you got a mushroom.
There's a mushroom, get the mushroom.
I have so much stew now.
However, to make it harder for them, there are only a few of them, which makes these couple of mushrooms incredibly important to the survival of all the players in the Nether. And Perspective, being the ruthless businessman that he is, sees an opportunity.
You're going to kill them.
By ordering his followers to kill the mushroom cows supplying the main settlements with food, he can now sell his pork chops for ridiculous prices to the desperate people of the Nether. Or so he thought, as he hadn't accounted for one man, a player called Defenders for Life. You see, Defenders for Life has started his own bar named Hell's Vibes, from which he aims to give out free mushroom stew to feed the starving people of the Nether.
The objective right now is to feed as many people as possible.
We got this guy to die. This guy going to die. You know, kill them, kill. Free food.
It's either we all starve to death or we all live in this hellscape.
But where is Defenders getting his supply of stew from? Well, in a very wise move, Defenders had hidden chests fully stocked with mushroom stew around his bar, having expected someone to sabotage the mushroom.
The thing is, we stockpiled it.
But it's going to end sometime.
At least a couple of dozens of chestfuls.
And selflessly, he's been giving out his stockpiles of stew to anyone who asks, even going as far as to send his bar employees on delivery runs to each settlement to make sure that everyone is well fed.
We're going to be supplying food for probably...
This guy could be, he want to be the leader of the Nether. It's 100% is going to want to be the leader. In fact, it didn't show any type of leadership of the Nether, because the overworld have like tribes. The end have tribes. They don't show any tribes from the Nether beside the corporate guy.
The foreseeable future.
It's due to this generous charity that Defenders is quickly becoming a very well-liked figure across all the settlements. Defenders isn't the only player who's been gaining in popularity though.
Now he's showing,
of the main settlement in the Nether, Dufsin, who, during the start of day one, when there had been mass confusion and chaos, had confidently brought order about quickly by giving people clear directions and advice on how to survive.
If you need food, come to me.
This all led to Dufsin amassing quite a lot of followers, with which comes jealousy from other players who desire leadership. You see, a sinister plot is brewing. Someone in the Nether sees Dufsin as an obstacle to obtaining power for themselves. And the only way to remove that obstacle is by hiring an assassin.
Oh. Run! Don't let him die! You're going to die. Oh. Yes! He didn't die. Yes! Suck!
He died. He's dead. Cannon.
Somehow, Dufsin survived the attempt on his life and successfully turned the tables, eliminating the assassin himself. It is
stupid
and clear exactly who had been...
Like I said before in the previous one, I'm going to say it again. If I was in the thing, I'm going to live my life, my way, you know. No promising
behind the hiring
anyone.
of the assassin, but with a Grand Nether election planned to take place just around the corner, Duffson needs to watch his back.
Yeah.
Now, Duffson isn't the only aspiring
Wait a minute, let me drink some more water. My water is finished. Wait, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Back. sorry. I need to take some more. I always need to take water. It's some tissues from my nose. Thank you, kid. Thank you. You enjoy, kid? You enjoyed the video? You saw this video before? Are you guys enjoying? Okay, let it continue. Let it see. Let me go back a little bit.
The attempt on his life and successfully turned the tables, eliminating the assassin himself. It isn't clear exactly who had been behind the hiring of the assassin, but with a Grand Nether election planned to take place just around the corner, Duffson.
Maybe I bring some videos from I forgot his name. He's making pranks.
Needs to watch his back.
In his server.
Now, Duffson isn't the only aspiring election candidate though. A duo, Squiddy and Whale, have been going around from settlement to settlement, making deals with regional leaders, promising various things in a bid to get groups of players to lend them their votes.
Hey everybody! I have made a great deal, pretty much solidifying me and Whale's presence as the leaders in the main faction of the Nether.
How did you manage to convince them?
He's got away with words, my Squiddy. He's got away with words.
And it's actually working. Squiddy and Whale have made a deal with Defender's Bar in return for the votes of his employees, guaranteeing him safer roads and security so that he can more safely carry out his mushroom stew relief missions to other settlements.
For this contract, but this mushroom stew, I don't know what is going to
a continuous flow of supply.
It's going to over sometime, no?
In exchange for tips, advertisements, and security.
Or at least it make like a bunch of chests and a bunch of packs, but even like that, I don't know.
With the leaders of an emerging settlement called the Netherlands, a nation dedicated to mimicking the real-life Dutch nation.
Oh, Lime, what's up, man? It's good to see you.
I give you a customary Dutch gift. Some clogs.
Some clogs. Putting these on right now.
Squiddy and Whale have promised the Netherlands full independence from the capital in exchange for their votes in the election.
Will you vote for us? And will you put your confidence in us to make the Nether great?
Which they have happily agreed to.
I have something better than my word. These are some clogs made in the Netherlands.
All in all,
I get.
This means that going into the election, Whale and Squiddy have some serious voting power behind them.
Okay, yeah. So we have two candidates, right? Three if you count the one in the up ones, right? The upside.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Nether 2024 elections.
Okay, also they make election. They're not like the other ones that they divide themselves by groups. This one going to make like election.
And only Jack. And we are here to decide the new boss.
You see, the Nether is more organized. You see, guys, the Nether is more organized. I would have go to the Nether. I would have go to the Nether if I would have choose in one of these things. I would have go to the Nether.
The new king of hell itself. It's gonna be great. We've got a fantastic selection of some amazing people.
Now, there are lots of candidates eager to become leader. However, everyone knows that there are only really two main choices, Duffson and the Squiddy and Whale duo.
Next up is Duffkin.
No, but in the other one for the upside, the one.
Hey, people of the Nether, I got a question. Has any great nation ever fallen from the outside? Every great nation has fallen from the inside. Every single one. Because of inner conflict. Everybody wants.
What the?
Someone tried to bed bomb Duffson mid-speech, but amusingly, Duffson just sort of shrugged it off and continued, without the slightest sign of concern.
Anyways, as I was saying, look at us.
Anyways, okay, someone tried to kill me, okay.
United, we stand together, we built this in one day, and that is all thanks to you guys. If I am elected, I will make sure
what if everyone will look at that? Oh. Okay, continue. No, I'm like, oh no! Someone tried to kill us, get them!
United throughout the entire event.
With Duffson's speech over, his only competition took the podium.
Next up, we have the great, the fabulous, the wonderful Captain Squiddy and his friend Whalefins.
Once me and Whale have been elected, he will be
Captain
starting
Squid, Captain Squid, Captain Squid.
on things immediately. Not only will I be assigning a team to help with Defender, those roads will be built immediately after the election.
And gentlemen, whilst he is doing that, I will be ensuring that I
Sorry, my nose. I don't know why. Every time, I am good at the entire day. I start the streaming.
can provide all of
My
you
nose.
the necessary security. I just want to make sure there'll be no more bed bombing under my watch. There'll be no more killing of cows under my watch. I will build a military. And you know what? Remember this. You're going to get 2 brains for the price of 1 vote.
2 different perspectives to lead the Nether to ultimate greatness.
With all the speeches concluded, the people casted their votes, and Whale and Squiddy, with the backing
go.
of the votes from the deals they had made, narrowly beat Duffsin and won the election. After they were officially sworn in as
Wait, oh, so they won the election, wait.
and Whale and Squiddy, with the backing of the votes from the deals they had made, narrowly beat Duffsin and won the election.
Ah, they beat that. Okay, okay.
After they were
They
officially
won,
sworn
okay.
in as rulers
So the guy who tried to kill him did it.
of the Nether, I held an interview with them where they told me something I didn't expect.
Those assassination attempts were all, it may have been us on every single one of them.
May have been us.
Even the Chem one where he tried to assassinate Duffsin, yeah, it was all a plan. So what we wanted was we wanted Duffsin to kind of quiet down when he was talking to everybody, so we could kind of go back in and make our voices be known. The explosion was me. The explosion was actually me. I didn't actually tell Will about that. It was supposed to kill him.
Who are you?
Yes.
Yeah, this guy.
So it turns out, unbeknownst to everyone in the Nether, the duo who they had just elected into power, Squiddy and Whale, were responsible for the assassination attempts on Duffsin. Considering they were willing to go to those lengths to obtain leadership, I'm rather worried about the fate of the average Nether citizen going forward, knowing the true character of their new rulers.
Nah, that's going to be fine. I like him. They never Captain Squid. It's like, nah. Day 3, this all happened day 2, man. That's incredible.
It's now the start of day 3, and the people of the end have been...
In one day, I just get the... In one day, the only thing I accomplished is find the candy cave. They did all that in one day. The net is done for. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Terrifying sight.
Nether people we want to. Which one you cheering for, kid? The overworlds, the Nether, or the end?
I honestly have absolutely no idea how this happened. But
Wait, what? Whoa. None.
The end
You want everyone to burn, right?
being greeted by a terrifying sight.
Why is the dragon here? We gon' die. We gon' die.
I honestly have absolutely no idea how this happened, but through some kind of bug, the Ender Dragon is back.
Oh my god, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Get him. Get him.
People die. 1, 2 people die.
Come on, you fat bastard land.
Who's going down?
They're going to be hey. Don't say that to the dragon, okay? Be gentle to the dragon. Oh, another one died. Someone dead. Okay, this one I think was more easy than the previous one.
Meanwhile, elsewhere in the end, Avoma has been hard at work building his Rubik's Cube.
Hello, the Rubik's Cube is going good. It
guy.
was just me building it yesterday, but now I've got 2 more people on to help.
Well, I must say, also is that Batman?
Batman!
Hey, Batman!
I don't know who that is.
However, Avoma's neighbors aren't as enthusiastic about their new view.
It looks like a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, Jesus Christ, now I see it. Oh!
You see the correction.
Can you, like, edit it out, a picture?
Over at the Free City's Grand Temple to the Void God, Tamer is carrying out the next step in his plan to prevent
They got dragon bad game. Wait, what? They get what off? Because okay, okay. You mean the drinking off from the Nether? The dragon should break the buildings. They don't do that in the normal. You do that in the normal game? I don't think it do that in the normal game neither. What are you talking about, kid? Man, sorry about my nose. It does?
Both Yuri's Alicia into attacking them. Because, if you remember, Tamer can't outright attack Alicia without turning his allies against him.
Pulling up with an army is not the right response.
I'm more curious to know how the dragon respawn.
If Yuri declares war to you, we would side with you.
I fully appreciate it. So he's forced to bait Yuri into being the aggressor. And so he's currently in the process of pardoning Wilding of all the crimes he committed on day 2.
Pardon their sins.
I'm a change man. I have not committed crimes since yesterday.
Wilding, son, you have sinned. You wish to confess.
I don't commit a crime since yesterday. I am a new man. I complete new man. I didn't make anything bad since yesterday. 3 hours ago. maybe one. Damn, what a change.
I've murdered quite a few.
Now step into the holy water and rise anew and declare thee absolved of all sin.
Oh no, again the cold religion.
You wish to confess.
I confess to the murder and 30 cows.
What?
We did some what we just did is we abolished my sin. So now if they try to attack me, they're basically declaring war on the free city.
Okay. Have some things destroy here.
And it seems Tamer's religious pardoning is having the desired effect. Over in Alicia, Yuri desperately wants Wilding to answer for his crimes, and is furious at the Free City for simply pardoning him with what he feels is no punishment.
We are going after the culprits, and they will be apprehended. I just want to see him dead or put him in prison for all I care.
This frustration with Wilding in the Free City has pushed Yuri right to his breaking point, just as Tamer wants.
Well, I'll be going over with Tamer and his people to hopefully come to an agreement. Even if we don't get permission, war might break out, but I don't.
Oh.
No one is forcing you to march with us today, alright? If you do not want to fight, you may leave now.
I leave. I wanna leave. I just get in the server, man. Just to day 3. Let me say day 5. Day 5 is a good day to die.
So,
what do you think? Day 5 is a good day to die, right? Day 5.
Good day, Yuri.
Yesterday, before or during the meeting, our city was brutally grieved and several of our people were slain. And I will not stand for that. I will allow them to have a fair trial if they follow us, and if not, we will have them killed.
We've seen what happened, and because of the peace summit yesterday, and because we wanted to help out, we've done your work, and we've taken them, given them the trial they deserve. We've cleansed them in a religious way, in a very clean and fair way.
Well, so you want to let them go? There's no punishment.
They have finished their punishment. We're done with it.
Oh, I'm not done with this. We just want him.
Well, our God has spoken. He's been cleansed of his sins.
What? The God that you made up?
No.
Whoa.
Wait, why is that?
We're done with it.
Oh, I'm not done with this. We just want him.
Well, our God has spoken. He's been cleansed of his sins.
What? The God that you made up?
No.
Wait. Just out of curiosity. What if we don't let him go over to you? What if we just say no?
They say no, the God is made up.
Are you gonna go to war?
They're not handing me over. I'm not going. Unless you want to take me by force, get the out of here.
Alright, then we will.
Oh, okay.
Despite Tamer's best attempts to bait Yuri into starting a violent conflict, Yuri knows he'd definitely lose an all-out battle with the Free City and its allies.
I'll be brutally honest. it did not turn out the way it was supposed to. We all know that. Needless to say, I am very, very upset. He will pay one way or another. We will take him by force if we need to. I am not gonna rest until we get revenge for what they did.
And
Yeah.
so, despite really wanting to get justice
I don't know. I don't like this guy. Sorry.
for what Wilding did, knows he can't, at least not yet.
Let this be known. If Yuri and all those people over there should deem themselves to be fit to be the aggressors instead, we will be ready and we will be destroying them no matter what.
You need to wait. You need to wait. Calm down. Wait until until they don't. They don't see. Oh, what? Wait, what? What was? What? Wait, what?
We will be ready and we will be destroying them
What was that?
no matter what.
Too many dogs. This is why my nose is like this. They are allergy. How many dogs? Why do I have so many dogs here?
Meanwhile, in the overworld, Henry's Mongolian
So he does destroy. I
Carnage is
don't
about
remember. I
to
don't remember to destroy the
conduct a
things.
raid on a KFC. You see, a core part of Mongolian culture is the idea that consuming weak birds, such as chickens, leads to a weak society. So, Henry is rallied a force to break into and shut down the KFC.
Wait, what?
Is the idea... Meanwhile, in the overworld, Henry's Mongolian Khanate is about to conduct a raid on a KFC. You
Okay.
see, a core part of Mongolian culture is the idea that consuming weak birds,
his own
such as
city.
chickens, leads to a weak
Maybe
society.
what I understand.
So, Henry is rallied a force to break into and shut down the KFC.
Right, food safety inspector, you're announcing he's under arrest.
Alright, people, surprise inspection, guys. Away, move it, move it.
No, don't kill him! Don't kill him!
You resist?
He's
You
under
resist?
arrest! No,
He's resisting arrest! He's resisting arrest!
He's gonna die.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, it's so.
You know what we have to do. Slaughter the mutant freaks.
You see, overworld is so dumb. No, because they have the abundance of everything, so they're going to kill all the chickens, everything.
Now, it's about time I told you about the other nations that have been developing. Firstly, there's the raccoons, an underground society of self-described rodents that hoard junk and excavate tunnels.
Initial idea
Everyone is
was
raccoon
just
there?
to have these tunnels as sort of big trash hoards.
So basically, we're stealing stuff.
No, we're not stealing.
What?
You're not stealing.
There's actually been a little friction between the raccoons and one of Henry's Mongolians. Apparently, a Mongolian named Python ASMR, the player who was dubbed champion of the Khanate on day one by Henry himself, was caught red-handed by the raccoons, stealing their pigs, which led to one of the most bizarre and goofy court cases I've ever watched.
As a raccoon, me and pregnant dolphin returning from a long day in the mines when we heard noises from our pig farm. There we saw Python ASMR trying to steal our pigs.
Your Honor, I would like to object on the ground of incompetent witnesses.
Objection overruled.
He is a raccoon, and the defense has evidence that he may have rabies.
Well, chat, I'm dead for sure.
Over some pig. I mean, you dig your own grave, man. Why you still cook things for other? They almost getting war because of a cow.
Meanwhile, Aaron and Gaia, the two other main nations of the overworld that we saw argue over the cow on day one,
Yeah,
have merged
exactly.
together under the leadership of a player called Race Champ. All in all, both Aaron and Gaia are flourishing, each having developed their own impressive architecture, music,
Nice.
theatre, religion, agriculture,
Religion again.
restaurants, therapy clinics, and even a popular pub where they hold stand-up comedy nights.
Did you ever hear about the reverse
Oh my god! Oh my god!
exorcism? No. It's when the devil tells the get out of
What the?
I can't put that on YouTube.
I need my money.
Now,
Hey, come down with the crossbow.
over in Mongolian territory, Henry is seeking to make amends for the whole nearly starting a war over a cow fiasco. So, in order to improve diplomatic relations with nearby nations, him and his fellow Mongols have been working on building what he calls the World Fair.
What happened to the potato, the king potato king or something like that?
A huge carnival filled with all sorts of Mongolian-themed attractions in order to show the other nations just how great Mongolian culture is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like
Distraction,
to welcome
right?
you to our cultural festival. Let's activate the
Circling
trebuchet.
bread.
There we go.
Circling bread.
Right. And with that, I announce the festival open.
Whee!
The festival was wonderful. There were stalls offering all sorts of things. Private detective work, netherrack, therapy, and even religious baptisms.
You will be riding for our nation. Prove us well.
Oh, we got Ruben in the dead last. You got the slowest horse out of them all. For Ruben.
Man, what a...
Left behind.
Wait. What this guy is doing here?
One more.
Where's this guy right here?
There you go.
Congratulations, you ride like a true Mongolian, and with that we pronounce you the winner. You may keep your horse. Ruben, tough luck, and as your forfeit for losing, you have to eat the horse in front of the audience.
Damn.
3, 2, 1, go! Start.
Damn. Poor horse! Why you did this?
Oh,
Oh. Oh, this is cool. This is a cool idea. This is a cool idea. Like a Fall Guys.
Absolute upset. Double kill at the very end. Oh, that was actually kind of big.
But you need to wait before I continue. You need to know parkour. It is slaps, huh? It's splaffy. It's splaffy. What is splaffy? And what is it? Wait, what happened here? Wait. Whoa. What happened here?
Absolute upset. Relito takes it. Double kill at the very end. Oh, that was actually kind of big.
It's laugh. I don't know what it is. Sorry, kid. But it's really cool. It's really cool, this idea.
Hey.
Lady from a high place.
After the World Fair concluded and all the nations of the overworld returned to their
This is okay. So she just died. The person just
respective
died.
homes, I left to go check on the other dimensions. But it wasn't long until I received messages telling me to hurry back to the overworld because something absolutely massive had just happened.
What happened?
There he is.
A player named Seizure had just tried to assassinate Henry West, the leader of the Mongolian Khanate. However, he had failed, and the Mongolians don't intend to let him get away in one piece.
I'm on his tail. I'm very close.
He's in the castle. Kill him. He's in the castle.
He's in the water. He's in the water.
Run!
He's diving down. He's diving
Fuck
down.
the Mongolians.
Chase him down. He's by the
Oh.
Now that Seizure is dead, many began to wonder, why on earth would he attempt such a thing? Did someone hire him to carry it out? Well, it all became clear after Henry's soldiers discovered a book in Seizure's inventory. Although it wasn't a book, it was a contract for the assassination of Henry West. So
It's a game. The last one is standing. Ah, okay. So this, the name of this game is Laugh. Okay. I see.
With one letter, R.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Okay. Thank you, kid, for the explain. R. Who is R, kid? Maybe Skid. They put R just to, you know. Kid intend to kill the Mongolians.
Meanwhile, up on the nether roof, Perspective has been thinking. Originally, his sole goal was to become the wealthiest businessman in the nether through his total monopoly of the sale of warped nether wood. However, having seen the rise of Whale and Squiddy, the new leaders of the nether, he has been wondering, perhaps he could dream bigger. What if he could set these two new leaders against each other to bring about their downfall so that he can rise to take their place as the sole ruler of the Nether? And luckily for Perspective, the perfect opportunity to begin sowing seeds of division between the two leaders has presented itself, as he's gotten word that the capital has discovered some precious warp nylium in the far corners of the Nether, and Perspective has a plan to sabotage this high-value wood farm in order to both protect his business's monopoly, whilst also tearing the leadership of the Nether apart.
Okay, but how? Ah, invisible. What? People... Some people was watching, they do that, did anything?
Whale is understandably
so there was, so okay, so there was, behind him, but he escaped, okay, no problem. Wait, invisible can hide your name? The invisible potion, they hide your name from other places to see?
That all their warp nylium has been sabotaged.
These people took our stuff. They pillaged our land. I ain't gonna stand.
Again, I'm not a pro player on Minecraft. I say that by joke sometimes, but I'm not a pro player, so that is why I ask this kind of questions.
For that no more. Now on that note, let's go kick some rear ends.
Squiddy, however, is more hesitant. He is encouraging everyone to be restrained, telling them that violence isn't the answer.
I think we all made it very clear that killing people here in the Nether isn't something we should be doing.
Now, this sudden pacifism seems somewhat out of character to me, because as you know, Squiddy had absolutely no problem trying to assassinate Duffsin earlier in order to obtain power. And it turns out, Squiddy might be sympathetic towards the Roofers for a reason after all, as he met with Perspective earlier to discuss a business opportunity.
So would you be fine if we were to set up an operation on the mainland in which people would come to buy certain products?
Perspective, my friends. I have the perfect person, Qualls Wonder and his company. They would be more than willing to do this for you. And I will talk to Qualls when I get back, and I will let him know.
That's right. Squiddy met with Perspective and negotiated a deal where he will take a cut of the profit from all the what was sold.
Me and Squiddy discussed this, and Squiddy he's willing to support us. We have to capitalize on that, you know? And if you look in the chest, we're ready to sell. We're hella ready to sell.
The thing is though, Squiddy clearly hasn't told Whale about this special arrangement he has with the Roofers, which makes me wonder, perhaps this leadership duo isn't as secure as it first seemed. Now this clear divide in intent between the leaders didn't stop
Oh, yes, he had it in their name.
Whale from taking action though, having gotten word from an informant about a nearby illicit...
I mean, I think yes, is about that, right? I don't know.
The deal that was taking place. Whalefin sent his most trusted law enforcement agents to raid the area in order to seize any warpwood contraband, illegally obtain profits, and to arrest any suspected roofers on the scene. During the raid, Whale captured 2 roofers, Solar and Rigatoni.
Wait, what happened?
From taking... Which makes me wonder, perhaps this leadership duo isn't as secure as it first seemed. Now,
sorry, I need to look into the chat to hear. Sorry.
The leaders didn't stop Whale from taking action though, having gotten word from an informant about a nearby illicit deal that was taking place. Whalefin sent his most trusted law enforcement agents to raid the area in order to seize any warpwood contraband, illegally obtain profits, and to arrest any suspected roofers on the scene. During the raid, Whale captured 2 roofers, Solar and Rigatoni. These 2 roofers were quickly taken captive and marched back to the capital, where they were put on trial for their crimes against the people. Whale advocated that the 2 of them should be put to death in order to protect the people. However, Squiddy, likely with his self-interest in mind, pleaded to the jury to spare them and instead to give them a sentence of hard labor. And this time, it was Squiddy who the people sided with, meaning that Soul and Rigatoni would be spared from Whale's justice for now.
Damn, this is already day 3. We're still in day 3. God damn it. I don't think this leadership of 2 going to work. Like I said in the previous video, I think it was 6 leaders in the Commonwealth. I think that was the name. This don't work. This don't work about the 1 leader. Can we have a vice leader, but the leader voice must be final, even like that? Day
It's
4.
now day 4, and in the overworld, a great uncertainty has fallen upon the land. Despite what seemed like a stable peace between all the nations during the Grand World Fair on day 3, following the assassination attempt against Henry West, the leader of the Mongolians, no one is quite sure who is out for blood. But having found a contract signed with the letter R on the assassin's corpse, Henry himself is determined to get to the bottom of it, and has hired a private detective called Wolfram to conduct a thorough investigation.
We need to get you investigating as soon as we can to
Private
uncover the
detective,
true culprit. It's going to be a tough case, detective. In
Dirty
fact,
world out there, and I'm going to clean this up.
here's a forward payment.
Thank you very much.
See to it it's done. Also, if you know where we can find cocaine...
And so, Wolfram's investigation began. The first and only lead he has is the contract that was found on the assassin's corpse, which was signed with the letter R. Now, this left two main possibilities in Wolfram's mind. Either the Raccoons, the society of self-described underground trash-hoarding rodents, or the River Guild, the closest nation to the Mongolians, who live just across the icy river. What Wolfram needed to do now is discover a motive. Which of the suspects has the biggest reason to wanting Henry dead? The first suspects Wolfram went to investigate were the Raccoons. However, when he arrived, surprisingly, the Raccoons were keen to hire him to solve a crime of their own. You see, their entire base has been sabotaged.
Damn.
Someone just came in and raided our entire base.
Why have they done that?
I
For
have no idea.
raccoons, man, raccoons. Wait, I said bad thing about it. No. I decided the raccoons now.
Idea, really?
I changed my mind. I decided the
don't
raccoons
think
now.
we've made any enemies yet. We're not sure who might have done this.
Guac, the leader of the Raccoons, upset and confused as to who and why someone would grief their home, hired Wolfram to investigate the crime scene.
And this is the area that's been griefed.
Then the other going to give you diamonds, and he gave just gold.
Oh yes, it looks like a chest. Right, so if those items that from the chest that was broken are still present, then clearly this is a recent crime. The problem must still be at large.
Having left the Raccoons, Wolfram has been left confused, as although the Raccoons could still have been involved in Henry's assassination attempt, after meeting them, finding them rather friendly, and seeing how they've been victimized themselves, he is now unsure. Even stranger, he found evidence that the Mongols
But you cannot trust. You know, you need to be always open eyes.
themselves could possibly have been involved in the sabotage. But now, his main focus and suspicion as to who hired the assassin turns to the River Guild, the nation closest in proximity to the Mongolian Khanate. Although from the outside, it looks as though diplomatic relations between the River Guild and Mongolians are strong, with both nations working on a joint statue project, displaying their two leaders shaking hands across the river. Wolfram knows that appearances can be deceiving, so he ventured into the River Guild to investigate. However, upon questioning them, he learned that they too had suffered recent crimes against them. Some of their most beloved members had been slaughtered by men on horseback, wielding bows and arrows.
Yeah. So
went back to his private investigation firm's office.
Maybe have a third one here?
And pondered all that he'd seen. The fact that the assassination attempt on Henry had occurred, that just a day later, both the
maybe ours not a guild, is a
peaceful
name.
nations had been pillaged, apparently by Mongolians. All seemed like too much of a coincidence for Wolfram to let go. He wondered if all these events could be connected. But how?
Damn.
And that was when
the Rorschach avatar. Is it the Rorschach avatar? I didn't notice that.
To his office.
Wait, what? I didn't notice it was
And
Rorschach
that was
avatar.
when 99-1 walked into his office.
Have we found out who's hired them yet?
Well, that's something a bit more complex. We do have evidence that they may be loosely associated with a certain race champ of...
That's right. Wolfram has concluded that the man responsible for the hiring of the assassin is Race Champ, the seemingly friendly leader of Aaron and Gaia. What 99-1 told Wolfram blew the lid of a grand conspiracy by Race Champ to kill Henry West and eradicate Mongol culture from the overworld.
I did, and my promise to people.
The guy. No, wait. This probably is like something about
to make sure as many
potatoes.
survive as possible. Under Henry's flag, that will not occur. And quite frankly, the only thing I regret is not having sent someone else over to it.
Ah, so you did was him. When you talked to him,
Wolfram blew the lid of a grand conspiracy by RaceChamp to kill Henry West and eradicate Mongol culture from.
Because I simply think about Potato King when I'm revenge of
The overworld.
he got kicked out. But
I did,
okay.
and my promise to the people was to make sure as many of them survive as possible. Under Henry's flag, that will not occur. And quite frankly, the only thing I regret is not having sent someone else over to assassinate him.
Here's what RaceChamp did. Believing that Henry's Mongolians stand in the way of the overworld uniting as one against the other dimensions once the port was open, RaceChamp ordered his second-in-command, Nix Lunari, to hire Seizure to assassinate Henry in order to cut the head off the Mongolian snake, so that the players loyal to the Mongolian culture would break away and join him instead. When the assassination attempt failed, RaceChamp reached out to the members of both the Raccoons and the River Guild, inviting them to join him in destroying the Mongolians. However, the Raccoons and the River Guild refused, having strong ties with Henry, and left the meeting. RaceChamp, fearful that his attempt to sway the Raccoons and the River Guild against Henry would become public information, sent a group of Auron's best troops disguised as Mongolians to kill anyone who attended the meeting, in order to tie up loose ends and stop the truth from getting out. However, unknown to RaceChamp, he missed one player who attended the meeting.
Here I was hoping we could sing and drink. Right, I'm going to have to pull a Kurotai. Thank you for your work, detective. See you later.
Did Rorschach find out?
So, ladies and gentlemen, the assassinations yesterday, both on ourselves and on the Raccoons and on the Riverlands, we have found that through investigation and testimony from the Raccoons, that there was a consistent and collaborated effort by RaceChamp and his civilization to cause turmoil amongst ours.
Wait, RaceChamp?
Yes.
RaceChamp, through his spies, quickly got word that Henry had uncovered and shared his conspiracy with the other Mongolians, and knows that the only way he can stop his own people of Auron and Gaia from finding out what he's done is to crush the Mongolians in an all-out invasion the following day.
Damn. They're going to invade the
Now,
Mongolians.
over in the end, a certain giant Rubik's Cube has been completed. Hello, Avoma.
Hello, we finished it. We
It's just
finished
one
it.
color. I can see that. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah, it took so long. It's
just one
color. 102,000 blocks in total.
However, Avoma's disgruntled neighbors have added a little something to get back at him for ruining their view.
Marcus, have you seen his smiley face that we put on this cube?
Oh, wow. Over the past 4 days, Tamer's vision for a grand iron bank and free city.
Ah, so they did the smiling face because of the because they ruined their view.
Really
Okay.
come to pass.
They're not that aggressive. Okay.
In the quick.
If it was other players, no, let us kill him. Let us kill this. Explode the cube.
Quickly growing free city, various player-owned shops and restaurants have started popping up. Religion is flourishing within the newly constructed temple to the Void God. The Iron Bank has nearly been completed, and the farms have been
Okay.
expanded to accommodate for all the new players joining the city. In fact, there are so many new players joining the city that the farmers have had to turn to some inhumane farming methods in order to keep everyone from starving.
Not many people know about this, but this is a farmer's secret, a trade secret, you know? I would like to introduce you to our cow farm. Say hello to our cows.
Now, cows aren't the only thing packed into a bunker right now, as this cold war between both Yuri's Elysia and Tamer's Free City has led to many people on each side hiding underground in the fear of an all-out conflict breaking out. One group of players in Elysia has taken this to the extreme, having built a full-on nuclear bunker or shelter. We don't want to fight in brain. You have a panic room?
Yeah.
Alarm system.
It just makes a noise.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's cool.
We
That's
also have
cool.
a panic button, so when we feel anxious, we just...
It's a stress button.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is horrible, right? I would move for one of the other islands. Oh, know what? I'm going to mine a bunch of blocks and make a small island by myself.
It's not like we're yabbing anymore.
Where does this go?
That's a fake escape route. You're full of
Oh my
that way.
god,
Don't do that.
fake escape route.
That is nice. Nice trick. And the civilization of I think the end is the beautiful one. I think the end from all that I see is the most beautiful civilization. If they have the competition about the buildings, they would win.
On a more serious note though, many players in the end are starting to feel stressed due to the tension between both sides. Even Tamer himself is starting to feel the pressure. This rift that's been created between Tamer and Yuri is having far-reaching consequences for the regular folk of the end. Arbonis, the small peaceful nation that's having to deal with Avoma's Rubik's Cube, has had to deal with a nearby settlement named the Celestial Kingdom, a close ally of Yuri's, continually raiding them.
A few members from Celestial came down and demanded that we essentially hand over the island to them.
And they came up and then they were placing down signs claiming that Arbonis now belonged to Celestial.
This island is owned by the Celestial Kingdom.
Yeah, we kept it as a memento.
As to whether Yuri condones this raiding due to Arbonis being a friend of Tamer's, I don't know.
We will be coming to your aid right away. We'll be here if you need us.
But I do know it's having a very negative effect on the local Arbonis citizens.
When I logged on, they took the countertop for my bakery. They just took the countertop.
From your bakery.
They took the countertop, they took the barrel with the bread, and they took this set of chairs.
Tamer, seeing how his cold war with Yuri is affecting not only his people, but all the people in the end, is starting to wonder whether his plan is really worth it. Even though removing Yuri would not only eliminate his competition, but help him reach his ambitions quicker by ensuring he has a monopoly on new players joining his nation, he's starting to feel that the cost of the conflict might be so damaging to the unity of the dimension itself that it could risk making them vulnerable to being invaded by other dimensions.
Exactly. You need to think about your dimension, guys. First the dimension, after the new players.
We're not here to kill our own people. Because there's a bigger war coming than this nonsense. There's a far bigger war coming. We, the end people, at least the intelligent ones, know that we're not alone. There's other dimensions. What are we gonna do when we lose half our army to this nonsense and they pull up at our dimensions, portals, and threaten to take away what we've built here? We need to be ready.
It's due to thinking about the bigger dimension-wide picture and a concern for the people it's affecting that Tamer is now willing to put aside his own personal interests and make peace with Yuri before any kind of proper conflict breaks out. Which is why Tamer has invited Yuri and the other leaders of the end to an actual peace meeting in hopes of making amends.
Let's go. But they're going to want to the other guy to die, and the other guy don't too much.
Would you please step forward?
The Mine Nation has been done complete injustice by the recent events. Our people have been killed, our crops have been broken, our animals have been killed, our land has been grieved, and what do we get in return? Nothing. It's just to do justice to the people of Elijah, okay? I don't want anyone killed. I don't want any wars going on. I just want to be repaid for what we did.
If you want, we can provide you with stacks and stacks of food. We have some wonderful bread in the Free Cities.
However, despite Tamer's best intentions, not everyone at the meeting desires peace.
I don't think the end has ever been this level of united, at least in the front of it. To show a sign of, patriotism to the end.
What?
Someone's dropping Someone is dropping others.
People is tour. Oh, you get trapped.
Yeah, Damager, my man. Damager, my man. Damager's a goat. Actual goat.
A player called Takar, likely a loyalist of Yuri, tried to assassinate Tamer with an anvil, who was quickly dispatched by a well-respected Iron Bank employee, Damager.
I would like to publicly knight Damager. I mean, come on, man.
Damager. Wait.
Man, Damager, my man. Damager's a goat. Actual goat.
A player called Takar, likely a loyalist of Yuri, tried to assassinate Tamer with an anvil, but was quickly dispatched by a well-respected Iron Bank employee, Damager.
I would like to publicly knight Damager. I mean, come on, man.
Hey, run away?
man.
That guy's a monster,
Come on,
dude.
man. Look at that guy.
After knighting the newly appointed Sir Damager for his act of bravery, Tamer resumed the peace meeting.
What I wanted to say right before the clown tried to assassinate me. How about as a sign of patriotism to the end, because we've never been as united. We all now spam glory to the end in the chat. All at once. Glory to the end. Come on. Glory to the end.
Glory to the end.
Glory to the
Glory to the
end.
end. No, go to the nether. Go to the nether.
I don't think everything
I like the nether. The nether is chaos. The nether is chaos.
With Yuri and Tamer seemingly having made peace,
chaos.
war appears to have been averted, and in an act of good faith, Tamer is now happy to allow Yuri and his people access to the free city. However, despite all the tensions seemingly having been resolved on the surface, Yuri has other ideas. He simply can't forgive Wilding for the slaughter of his people on
You're
day
going to
2,
kill him,
and
are
having
you?
had enough, he's planning on getting justice through force the following day.
We're going to destroy the peace. Nice.
Meanwhile, down in the Nether, Perspective is about to hatch the next step in his plan to take over the Nether by sowing division and chaos between the two leaders, Squiddy and Whale. And to do that, he's going to use Rigatoni and Solar, his 2 employees who were arrested on day 3 by Whale. However, it's not clear to me what Perspective intends for them to do, because currently they're about to endure their first day of hard labor.
They are going to prove their innocence through meticulous labor.
But they should be treated relatively well, because Perspective has instructed Squiddy to make sure that they are properly looked after. And because they have their shady business dealings, Squiddy happily obliged. However, Squiddy can't be too lenient with the prisoners though, as Whale is demanding that they receive a more severe punishment for their crimes, and has instructed their head guard, the Hat, to ensure that the hard labor will involve them working on the Grand Nether Castle build project, defending the city from dangerous mobs. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Tony, run!
And long hours harvesting blackstone in the mines.
Alright, come on guys, you need to get back in the mines.
It's this conflict of interest between Squiddy and Whale on how the prison.
Wait, let me get some tissues. Wait, sorry. Let me get some tissues. I need to get some tissues. Wait. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
One eternity later.
I'm back. Hello, you win. How you doing? You enjoyed the video? This is a big one. I'm back. Sorry, I need to get some tissues. Okay, let me continue. Let me go back a little back here.
Oh my god, Tony, run!
And long hours harvesting blackstone in the mines.
Alright, come on guys, you two need to get back in the mines.
It's this conflict of interest between Squiddy and Whale on how the prisoners should be treated that Perspective intends to leverage.
Oh.
Perspective intends to leverage.
Uh-oh. They kill one of the guards.
Perspective ordered his 2 employees, Rigatoni and Solar, to murder Whale's head guard, the Hat. Squiddy immediately knew what this now meant. Whale was livid that the Hat had died.
I am fuming.
Not only was he mad at Solar and Rigatoni, but he was furious with Squiddy as his soft approach towards the roofers had led to the death of one of their people. He felt that Squiddy was putting the lives of the roofers before the lives of their people, which in a way he was doing, but as we know, not because of some deep-rooted pacifism, but instead out of protection of his corrupt business interests. And so, with the leadership of the Nether,
many gold? Why are you going to do this
more
many
divided
gold?
than ever.
Rest in peace.
Well ordered that the 2 prisoners
thank you for that. I come back.
be executed immediately.
Wait, what?
Protection of his corrupt business interests. And so, with the leadership of the Nether more divided than ever, well ordered that the 2 prisoners be executed immediately.
Damn.
They're gonna try execute Solar and Rigatoni. We need to go there and we need to save them. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We gotta save our people, okay?
Let it go. Rest in pain. Yeah, was a little pain, right? And fall in lava.
All of you need to see what happens to people who go against me and Squiddy and go against the state. We tried Squiddy's way and sadly Squiddy's way didn't work. No surprises there. And they killed one of our valued members. They killed the Hat. I'm going to give a countdown from 10, and when I hear jump, I better see you jump.
I don't know about this well.
Solar, it's been an honor.
It really has. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Ah. But they need to fall exactly in the place. Wait.
Hey.
One die.
What?
Wait. One die, one escape. Wait. Yeah, I think one of them died. Just one was be able to escape.
Where did the Striders come from? Who did that?
In a move that shocked everyone in attendance, Perspectives.
They're the people of the roof are a smart one. The video's louder than me. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me.
Roofers drop Striders from the nether roof in an attempt to save their comrades from their executions, successfully rescuing Solar from certain death.
Yeah, just Solar survived.
Roofers drop Striders from the nether roof in an attempt to save their comrades from their executions, successfully rescuing Solar from certain death. This fiasco angered Whale even more, since he now blamed Squiddy for both the death of the Hat, but also for the fact that one of the perpetrators had escaped.
I told you what would happen, man. I told you what would happen.
We could have literally just kept him in prison. Something like this never would have happened.
He's okay now. You win.
And what?
He's okay
and then
now.
killed more and more people. They killed the Hat.
All of these events were starting to make Whale question Squiddy's loyalty to the Nether. Why was he so hesitant to act against the Roofers? Is his unwillingness to act purely weakness? Or is there something more sinister at play? Maybe he's
now he's
working
good.
with the Roofers
He's
against
good.
his
Nice.
own people. These were all thoughts that were crossing Whale's mind. The cracks in the Nether leadership were really
He's good down
starting
that
to
little
show.
volume. Thank you for telling me.
Just as Perspective intended.
Damn boy. Oh, we're back to the day 5. It's already day 5
in the
now.
end, things are heating up as Yuri plans to act against Wilding and by
And
extension.
this is not the video I watched before. I still need to find the video I watched before because I wanted to rewatch. That makes sense because this is just 9 months ago, and the video was like 1 year before, 1 year late. Yeah. This is like a scripted. Yeah, this yeah. I was thinking about that. They what way how they get the thing, but maybe they. So, I think they have just a small one have a Lytra, but they think they just have a small area, so not everyone can get Lytra. That's what I think. Because for the map I saw they just have some small islands. So they can go going forward. So they'll have a lot of Ender City. You see, so I have one Ender City here, maybe another one right there, but they just have a couple islands. They don't have no other island in the horizon.
You were getting dragged by the one person you wanted to kill.
You just have a couple islands. You have some is what? Wait, 1,000? 1,000? Yeah, 1,000 players. Oh, damn it. I gotta get 1,000 players for each. It's because my face is in the number thing here, so that's why I changed my face thing. But so yeah, that is why is I think it would be difficult to get lighter for all of them. The place so heavy. No, I not. But I love the chaos. I've been loving the chaos of this video. And you have something. Sometimes you have this consideration some stuff because, like Ewan said, in the video of Ewan, they have ancient debris on the volcano in the video Ewan give, but they don't have any Smith template. So how they get this Smith template? You know. We just disconsidered some stuff. And I really think they don't have it how how to put all this to give light to all these people. This are them, like the leaders. Other people can have them.
Yuri, you've been trying to get this petty revenge on me for the entirety of this event. Yuri, for everyone, for the entirety of the dimension's sake, walk off the plank now.
Hold on. Before I go, I would like to say one more thing. Can I?
Go ahead.
Screw you.
Ooh! Oh, you have a lighter. But he's going to. Okay. You have a water. Damn, this was we're almost there. Damn, he's surviving. He makes his wait. Oh, okay. He makes his oh my god, my English. He makes his oh my god. He makes his revenge. In the end, they destroyed his house, they destroyed his farm. At least they rogue one from that guy. And in the end, he makes his revenge for the entire nation and his survivor.
And all the people of the end meet at the front of the Iron Bank. Today was a prosperous day, but most importantly, today was an historical day.
Hey, stop laughing at me, okay? You in English? Minus, and it's almost like 11 a.m. Okay, or p.m. 11 p.m. So damn.
Came into our lands with his pack of dogs. He got what he deserved.
Okay, I'm tired. Okay, I need to work tomorrow too. I'm just going to finish this video and I'm going to.
Newly finished Iron Bank and the finished Temple of the Void God. Two ginormous monuments.
Okay, I need some rest. I have work tomorrow.
That symbolize what the end stands for. One battle won doesn't make us winners, though. We haven't won the war. A bigger war is to come. The overworld and the nether. People waiting on the other side just to come over here and take away what we have built. Are we gonna let that happen?
No! I mean from the nether. No, I go.
We've had hardships.
But I need to say, they are the beautiful ones. They are the civilization have the beautiful houses of all.
Glory to the end.
For real. Go to the end.
Over in the Nether, I decided to go visit Defenders for Life to see how his bar, Hell's Vibes, has been getting along.
How's things been going at the bar?
Amazing! If you follow us here and look up, you'll immediately see the logo.
Oh my god. Yes. And I was absolutely
Hell's Vibe
by the progress he'd made. Oh my
damn!
God. Expanded his business, built a stunning interior, and hired a lot more staff to keep the bar running.
Devin, I need you to make a food run to Netherlands. They need 2 food runs. Yeah, I just got a message that they need 2 food runs.
Throughout the last 6 days, Defenders has kept his promise to the settlements of the Nether, providing them with vital deliveries of mushroom stew.
They give you food for free.
In fact, we are providing a free mushroom stew to the entirety of the nation.
This, along with his friendly
But how they continue to have
a celebrity in the Nether, his bar was truly indispensable to the survival of the people. For that, he'd grown very popular.
Well, we'll continue to feed the people for the Nether.
For the Nether! Let's go, Hell Vibes.
Things weren't perfect in the Nether though, as there was clearly some drastic wealth inequality on display. You see, since the Nether is so unbelievably deadly, and resources are...
And you, and if you could choose what civilization you'd start, would have been the Nether, the End, or in the overworld?
So limited, new players that log on each day have been finding it very hard to acquire resources and simply unwilling to risk their lives to go mine ore. So this has made all these new players nearly totally reliant on Quarles & Co for materials. The owner of Quarles Wonders has been more than happy to supply these players with items.
So when new players come in, they just go over to this site and then they're given iron gear.
Oh.
He's walked in on fire. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a struggle out here in the Nether for the new players.
They're really desperate.
However, he knows he simply doesn't have enough resources to keep up the charity forever. Quarles is beginning to understandably feel like the leaders of the Nether, Squiddy and Whale, haven't been doing enough to help these desperate players. Instead, focusing on the roofers and their own petty rivalry, while Stuffson and himself have been left to do the majority of the real work themselves.
Let's go.
They have their way of ruling.
Then for sure I would be the Nether. I would have been the Nether. Like I said before, I would be the Nether. I think it's an interesting place to start a game. I even started a game in the Nether once to test it, because I was thinking maybe do this on stream, like try to survive the Nether, but I don't know. I think I'll take the Nether.
Focused on competing against each other than they do supplying the people of the Nether. Like, see all these new players that have come in?
Yeah.
They're all abandoned by our leaders. Our leaders aren't focused on them.
Yeah.
Speaking of rivalry between Squiddy and Whale, following the death of the Hat and the escape of Solar, trust between the two of them was at an all-time low. You see, Squiddy was beginning to fear that Whale's strong-armed approach to dealing with the Roofers could potentially put the stability of his secret business arrangement with them at risk. So, he spent the day away from Whale, visiting various key factions of the Nether in an attempt to gauge who would support him in the event that this split forces him to raise an army against Whale in order to remove his partner from power.
And I ask you guys for your support.
How dare! Of the last way in playing it.
Anything.
It was nice. It was nice. We did it together. That was it. That we need to, you know. We did it together as friends. Friendship power. And what do you mean? I almost finished the thing. Okay, I did the pass. I did the pass, right? And then I think you helped me with the ice. You start the beginning. You start the beginning. But when you get tired, because you have you grow tired, I continue. So we did this. I get tired, then you continue. You get tired. It was working. It was really far away. It was really far away. This was a hell to do. It was. That was, but because we didn't have anything, we was super afraid to die, and we I think I have keeping inventory already in that time. I don't remember.
That you need from us, we'll do it.
This breaking contact from Squiddy quickly started to make Whale paranoid. What was Squiddy up to? Where has he been? Why is he being so secretive?
Squiddy's planning something and I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna let him get too strong here. I don't know what he's doing, but I just don't like it.
And so, Whale decided that
You guys are not two friends. What happened to the friendship? You see, leadership destroy friendships.
Sit idly by while Squiddy did whatever it was that he was doing. Whale intended to...
And you going to try to go to the leader of the end. I know, I'm going to live in, I'm going to make a little mushroom farm for myself with my mushroom, eat my mushrooms, you know, with a beautiful view for the lava lake. See the gasoline exploding stuff here and there. You know, like a cozy style life.
Take action. In a very similar manner to Squiddy, Whale quietly campaigned around the various settlements of the Nether, rallying groups to support him should things unfold into a civil war.
I was just wondering if anything were to happen, I'd be able to have the support of Qualls and Co.
Well, we would hope that nothing so drastic happened.
No, of course not.
At many of the settlements he visited, though, he found that Squiddy had gotten there first, having swayed them to his side against Whale. Most importantly, the Netherlands and the Bar had chosen
the gaslings. You know, you maybe you can see birds on the overworld or like phantoms in the end, but I'm going to see gaslings, you know, flying around, exploding mobs, start to explode me, my house. Going to be the coziest time.
To join Squiddy.
We are willing to work with Squiddy. We are not willing to work with Will.
It seems like Squiddy is a much clearer path if we go with him.
Despite having lost these groups to Squiddy, Whale had actually amassed quite a large following of his own. These people were mainly those who believed that Squiddy had been too weak when dealing with the Roofers. And so, with both sides having been formed, the stage looked set for an all-out Nether civil war. The question was,
civil war
would strike first?
Civil war. I would be watching. From the outside.
Every chest, guys.
Did they spawn your house? Not if my house is not that big.
Alright, fighting back. Fighting. Martini's on me. Martini, get him.
Oh. And what is the problem in spawning my house? It be like a cozy pet. Let's go, war! You know, my gasoline pet.
Utilizing his elite guards led by Multi-Salty, Whale chose to punish the settlements that sided with Squiddy by completely destroying their stockpiles of food in an act intended to starve them into submission.
Marcus, we're going to starve. The whole of the Nether is going to starve.
The food supply and just all of our storage. Like, they ripped everything.
Immediately after the bombing of the Netherlands and the raid on the Qualls & Co vault.
Yes, he broke into our vault. I don't understand. What has the Nether come to?
This is why we gotta do something, Qualls.
There was a lot of confusion. Squiddy, along with the majority of the players in the Nether, weren't entirely sure who had ordered it or why. Whale knew that this sabotage wouldn't be enough to bring these settlements to their knees though, as the bar, which had chosen to side with Squiddy, would send the settlements relief aid, and so Whale invited defenders to a meeting.
Dang.
You know, I feel like Griddy and the Netherlands are planning something, and so I was gonna come to you guys at the bar to see if there was any way, you know, you could help me out.
Yeah, I understand that, but my message here still stands: a united Nether. If we don't unify now, the clock's ticking. They're going to come soon. We don't have time for that. And all
they're going to for those who don't know, right now they're going to fight. You know. All the dimensions are going to fight in the end.
All of our petty squabbles aside, there is no point in this internal fight, and I would believe
so they need to be prepared.
With these thoughts in mind, I cannot be here for much longer.
Well,
the ports are going to open.
I understand that.
I've been talking to, you know, your seconds in command, Bookmark, and I think we've come to a slightly better agreement. So on that note.
What the? They going to kill the guy who make the thing, the free food.
Defenders for Life, the owner of the Hell's Vibes bar and pillar of the community, was murdered by Whalefins. You see, Whalefins had made a deal with Defender's second in command, Bookmark, where Whale would kill Defenders and promote Bookmark to owner of the bar.
So with him off the table, Bookmark, I look forward to see what we can get done.
In return for which Bookmark would stop the relief run supplying mushroom stew to all the settlements that support Squiddy.
We're cutting the supply completely.
Effectively cutting off their only food supply and putting them all on the brink of starvation, simply for the crime of going against him.
Damn. Boy. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. He was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. He supplied. He gave him all the food for free for everyone. Everyone. Damn.
Race Champ's nearing invading army has reached the ears of Henry's Mongolian Khanate, and they aren't optimistic.
I completely forgot about that.
Forces of both Aaron and Gaia far outnumber their own. In fact, some of Henry's people have become so disheartened and scared that they've abandoned their Mongolian ways altogether.
Traders!
Sadly, the Raccoons and the River Guild are too fearful of Race Champ to come to Henry's aid. And so, Henry and what's left of his loyal Mongolians are on their own, with Race Champ's army quickly approaching.
Damn. And they have a lot of wolves. Wait a minute.
But what Race Champ doesn't know
Sorry.
is that Henry doesn't intend to go down without a fight.
Let's go. Fight! Yeah, all the dimensions are killing themselves.
These gentlemen want to put an end to our culture, to our way of life, to everything we've come to love. Race Champ hired assassins to try and kill me, and when that failed, he decided he'd declare war. We're outnumbered 10 to 1. There's no chance that we're going to come back, and there's no chance that we're going to live through this.
Let's go, you guys can do it.
Latins used to say in the lays of ancient Rome, then out spake brave Horatius, the captain of the gates, to every man
I believe in you guys.
Soon or late. And how can man die better than facing fear?
Yeah, if one guy in that don't have no horse, what a shame.
Gentlemen, I say, with Mongolian culture, let it come to an end when every last one of us lays in a pool of our own blood. Blood for blood!
Yeah! Let's go!
One more question. Gentlemen,
Hmm.
what makes the grass grow?
I don't think it's
Remember, chaps, we're here for a good time, not a long
to be
time.
honest, I don't think he's blood. I think he have water, have the sun, you know. Sometimes fertilizer, but you know, sometimes you don't need, you know. You're thinking that, yeah. Oh, grass don't need fertilizer. I guess go by yourself. Yeah, water, sun, yeah, basically that.
See you in hell.
I don't think it blood. I don't think. No.
Chaps.
I think you get wrong there, but it's okay. It's okay. Hmm?
Here they are! He's an enemy. Kill him. Slaughter them.
Oh, the pub is there.
Over there.
Yeah, probably the guy with the dogs in there. Oh, one die. Another one die. Wait, this is the... I don't think this is the Mongol. I think it's the other ones. Yeah, it's not the Mongol. The Mongol is... I think... Oh, the one Mongol. Yeah, the people with the wolf. The guy with the wolves.
Following Henry's death, Racechamp announced to the remaining Mongolians that he would spare them if they throw down their weapons and surrender.
Ah, the leaders die.
They were executed anyway, to prevent the public from learning of his conspiracy. So most of the Mongolians went down swinging like their leader.
Wolfram, sir.
You don't accept surrender. Go to the end. Fight to the end.
Until there were none left.
Even
Racechamp
the...
has successfully prevented knowledge of his conspiracy from getting out, now having free reign over the entire overworld, and Henry's Mongolian civilization is over.
No! Goddamn! Day 6! Everyone getting the server. Look at this. The chickens!
It's day 6, and now that Yuri is gone from the end, the Sunseekers, Arbonis, and especially Tamer's Free City are thriving.
Nice. Huh?
Now that they aren't distracted by the threat of a potential war with Elysia, the Free City builders have been able to complete Tamer's long-awaited goal of constructing the Iron Bank, and it looks
nice.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they're looking nice. Like I said, you and these guys in the end, they have the best builders, the best builders.
What remains for Tamer to achieve his goal of opening the bank for business is to deploy the Iron Guard.
The Iron Guard, okay.
Each of which he will task with a very specific job to ensure that the bank is both secure and flawlessly efficient.
Iron Guards, you've been picked, alright? You are the elite, you are the Iron Guard, and your entire job is going to be protecting the treasury and getting sent out in the most dangerous missions there are, alright? Let's go over. You two are gonna be solely there to protect the entrance of the Iron Bank and protect the damage. He's the main teller here, right? He knows what he's doing. Michael, you're gonna stand here menacingly for now, right? Don't move a muscle. If I stand here staring at you, right? Smelling the sweat coming down from his forehead. You're not looking away, right? You're looking in front. What is your job, Michael? What is your job?
Stand here with menacing.
You bet it. Michael, you're a bitch. You know me? You're a bitch.
Control yourself.
Hey, what is going on? I'm down, man. Let the
I trust you with this job, alright? You have a very, very important job. Can I trust you, Dirty?
Yes, sir.
Can I trust you? Good. You're gonna stand here. any sound of any block you hear that's getting broken, any mining sound, any eating, any
Mhm.
breathing, all right, you're gonna go ballistic, all right, and injuries fall in love, all right. No one breaks in this vault. Is the Iron Guard set up then? Does everyone in a position?
Yes, sir. We are bitches, sir.
Lovely, lovely.
And they really take their job seriously. I've
Yeah,
honestly
cool.
never seen such a disciplined force in a Minecraft event before.
We are not able to talk during duty, sir.
The Iron Bank generates wealth for Tamer and his employees in two main ways, through deposits and investments. When depositing their valuables in the vault, to keep their items safe, players pay a 20% commission fee to the bank, which is paid directly
Nice.
to Damager, the main teller, who distributes it amongst the staff. The second and most important way the bank generates wealth is through investments. Players can choose to give their valuables to the bank to invest into various player-owned businesses. These businesses will take the player's investments and use them to grow, benefiting the entire end while also paying back interest.
Yeah,
to
the-
investors,
okay.
making
But how they get so many diamonds and other stuff?
and the bank wealthier.
This is really, you know.
The Iron Bank.
Oh no!
is
Again,
finally
I'm
open.
going to get the copyright again. Stop it! Put music and famous music. I hate this. So it's working the bank. Everything's strong. So the end thrive in the end when the Elysium fall. Basically. You see, that is why I prefer the Nether, the chaos. You see, they wanted to, you know. They wanted to take my you know, copywriting. Don't even the VOD going to be muted probably after this one. God damn it! Elysium's part. Wee, what is love? I'm going to sing for you guys. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Hey, hey. These guards are funny. Oh, they.
Meanwhile, down in
Wait.
Nether,
To do is skill 1. You can pretend to be 1. I see. No, but I think they know each other, I think.
had been slain. However, it wasn't long until word reached Squiddy that their food supply from the bar had stopped completely.
So I think I've heard correctly. Have the bar stopped sending food?
And so Squiddy marched up to the bar to investigate.
Hey, Squid.
Hey,
Squid. What?
Hey, Squid.
Hey, guys. Look, there's no reason for all of you to be aiming a bow at me or something. Jesus.
Wait, you guys didn't aim a bow at the guy who killed our CEO, but like, okay, Squiddy, yeah, okay, that's where we draw the line. No, okay.
Your defender died?
Your partner killed him. Partner.
So, it turns out that after learning that their CEO defenders had been killed by Whale, the employees had risen up and expelled Bookmark from the bar. Whale's offered to join him.
Whale has asked us to join him. We declined.
And after organizing the bar staff to get the Mushroom Stew deliveries back on track, he knew he had to act against Whale now.
So it didn't work. It did not work. They got, wait, you guys kill my boss? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, nice.
Everybody needs to come. We're meeting in the Netherlands. It's happening.
So is
In the Netherlands,
so it's not in vain. It was not in vain. All his goodness, you know.
rallying his followers, that Squiddy heard the startling news that Whale intends to coronate himself in the Grand Nether Castle as the sole ruler of the Nether. And so, Squiddy laid out his plan to confront Whale to his people.
Whale has decided that he is going to coronate himself as the leader of the Nether. Many of you have lost friends,
and have been killed due to his tyranny. For the Nether, because we have conquered this land.
I don't know. This guy kind of the other gun is like a crazy one, but this is like a corrupt one too. So I don't know. I don't know which side I'm going to be in this one. The corrupted guy or the crazy homicidal one. It's very difficult, right? I mean,
Choose that nobody knows. I ask you all to follow me. Follow me to Whale's death and follow me to a better Nether. What do you say? What do you say, boys? What do you say? Let's do it.
Let's go! Better
This is
Nether.
for Defender. Are y'all ready to march? Are y'all ready to go? Are we ready to go? Viva la Nether! For the Nether!
For the Nether! Let's go your way. Let's go, kid, for the Nether. And again, this is a hardcore mode, so if you die, you die. Okay. There's not even the combat between the dimensions yet.
Wow. How rude of them to interrupt my coronation.
Why is Defender dead, Whale? Why is he dead?
Every time you've made a decision, every single time you've made a decision, I've had to go on clean-up duty. Oh, let's invite the two roofers down. Oh no, they killed someone. Let's look to Finn to sort this out. Oh no, they're destroying all our stuff. Let's look to Finn to sort it out. Every single problem we've had in this nation, it's been up to old whale fins over here to go on clean-up duty.
Old Whale fins to clean it up. Whale, I was the one that put you in the position that you're in. Do you not remember? Do you not remember that I was the one that talked to everybody because you were intolerant, Whale? Why did over 50 people follow me in here, Whale? You want to know why 50 people followed me in
That's what
here?
you do. You only talk. I'm surrounded by people that are action makers.
Action makers. Let's make it an action then, Whale. Let's make it an action. Let's do something about it, Whale. Well, let's go.
Then.
Me and you.
Everyone move out my way.
Okay, let's go. They're going to fight?
Let's see how much of an action maker you can really be.
Really well.
Oh, who's going to win? Who is going to win? I don't know. I don't know if I believe Squid is a good fighter. Fins look like a strong fighter than the Squid. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh! Squid won! Would I believe that? Oh!
I'm being murdered. Please don't murder me.
Wait.
This is not how it's
The other
supposed to
people.
go.
Wait. What a chaos!
For many in the Nether, the deaths of both Squiddy and Whale felt like a great sense of relief. Like a huge weight has been lifted off their shoulders. Maybe
really?
Now that they're gone, the fighting can stop, and the Nether can finally unify.
Oh man, what a chaos! Oh no, I'm going to kill me! Please don't kill me! Then one killed another.
What they don't know is that this was the final step in Perspective's sinister plan to remove Squiddy and Whale from power so that he can take control of the Nether.
Damn. Another power hunger guy. Another power hunger guy.
Meanwhile, in Race Champ's overworld, things are bleak. The Mongolians that fled in cowardice before Henry's valiant cavalry charge have been enslaved.
The war was done. We realized we had nowhere to go.
In return for keeping their lives, they are being forced to collect Race Champ resources, arm his military, and construct huge defenses around his home city of Auron, in preparation for the opening of the portals. The homes of the Raccoons and the River Guild players are empty, with those that are alive having fled underground. Some are hoping that once the other dimensions open, they can flee to find freedom once again, while other players pray that either the Nether or the End will invade the overworld, liberating them from Race Champ's tyranny. You may ask, but why don't the citizens of Auron and Gaia rise up against Race Champ? How can they be alright with what he's done to Henry's Mongolians? Well, that's because they've been fed a different story by their leader. Race Champ and his second-in-command Nix Lunari have fed them lies, claiming that Henry attacked Auron entirely unprovoked, with Race Champ himself sweeping in and wiping out the invading Mongols as the savior of the overworld. When I asked the people of Aurin what they thought of the situation, they strongly defended the propaganda lie that they've been fed.
He declared war on you because you tried to assassinate him.
No, we did not.
Not necessarily.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We did not. That is a misinformation.
Really? They truly believe what they've been told.
What?
I'm genuinely telling the truth right now.
Only Race Champ and Lunari know the truth. Only they
Damn.
know of the conspiracy that led to the massacre of the Mongolians.
Damn. But it's good.
It seems Race Champ will never face justice for what he's done.
No, let the nether, when the nether people getting there, you guys going to see the nether people going to destroy that. Day 7. Wait, this is the day you're going to open the portal? Day 7? I think it is. It is the day you're going to open the portal.
It is now day 7, and an apocalyptic panic has gripped the players across all 3 dimensions. Because in an hour from now, the portals will open, allowing the dimensions to invade each other and wage an all-out interdimensional war. In the overworld, Race Champ has summoned every player to defend his home nation of Aurin, whether they like it or not. He's forcing the surviving Mongolians, Raccoons, and Riverguild players to fight on the front lines for the survival of his capital, while he himself hides on the fortifications.
Oh, not a coward.
In the face of the coming crisis, Tamer has selflessly opened the vault of the Iron Bank to the people. He has instructed his employees to hand out the bank's valuables to end citizens for free in order to equip them with weapons and armor. In hopes of protecting the dimension he loves from annihilation.
Nice.
However,
Good one, eh?
Unlike Tamer, Perspective has no intention of providing for the people. In fact, he sees the inbound apocalypse as an opportunity.
Marcus, I was holding this away from you for quite a while, but it's finally time to reveal my final plan. The final move from the roofers, okay?
But what is this plan he's talking of? Well, to finally achieve the goal he's been working so hard to obtain over the last 6 days. The goal is finally in reach now that both leaders of the Nether are dead, and a crisis has presented itself. These two events have created the perfect storm that will allow him to seize control of the Nether in order to obtain ultimate power, wealth, and control of the dimension.
But how? Wait, in middle of the combat? You go take control? Then they really created like a dimension, the thing.
Hello, everybody of the Nether. You've probably seen us a couple times before. We came down from the roof because today is the day that the invasions are gonna happen.
Okay.
Listen up. This is our home here. This is our homeland. This is our dimension. We built this.
Then everyone look like more better prepared than the Nether.
The most confident PvPers, the best of the best, crazy, reckless bastards. I'm gonna get you guys equipped. I'm gonna get you guys stacked out the wazoo, and we're gonna go ravage the dimensions today, okay?
We've built alliances, we've created this giant nation, this giant stronghold.
Then the end is one of the most beautiful. That is one of true.
We here do not have strategies.
The Nether, yeah, no, it's not even close to the end.
That's why we're here.
Not even the overworld.
We have the best equipment, we have the best strategies backing us up, we have everything we could ask for.
We have the best gear, we have the best stuff, we have the best fighters, the most confident, insane team. If anyone is going to win, it's going to be the Nether.
And yet,
yeah.
More than 100%.
I don't believe that, but okay.
Let me ask you a question. What will we do when we go to the other dimensions? What will we do? We kill, baby! We kill them all! I want to see it. What are we going to do to the other dimensions? We kill, baby! We kill!
Let's go! Let's go!
And you're right here. For the end, glory to the end, hoorah! Looking back, hoorah. Hoorah! Come on, lads.
Let's go, kid!
However, the end need not be ready for battle, as the Nether has a different target.
We're about to go rush. Overworld is going down. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Oh, they're going for the overworld first. Yeah, but I'm so happy this is not a... Yeah, kid, let's go!
Kill everybody from the overworld that you see. Everybody. Rush the walls, rush through the walls, through the walls. We're killing all of them!
Damn. Chaos. I don't even know what is going on here. I mean, at least this one is a little more...
They abandoned their city. We win! We win!
Wait, another win?
The overworld has been utterly decimated by Perspective's Nether Army, using their
Damn.
superior netherite armor and powerful strength potions. Race Champ and many other overworld citizens have fled the battle in an attempt to save themselves. Perspective has successfully conquered Auron. In the end, Tamer is fearing the worst. He knows that now the overworld has been defeated, the Nether will have access to their abundance of diamonds, which will allow them to craft even more netherite armor, making them an even bigger threat.
Yeah.
They have netherite, the nether people. When they kill all the diamond people in the overworld, they will have 100 people with netherite. It's not good. It's not a good situation. Plus their pots.
He's been considering an armed invasion of the overworld to confront the Nether Army. However, he's had a change of heart and has come up with a different plan. And he had to hope that this plan of his succeeds, as Perspective plans to complete his conquest of every dimension.
Wait, they're going to ally the overworld?
Resistance against him. The end.
Hmm? What's going on? The Nether, you see, the Nether superior, the Nether was stronger than the one. Whee!
Right, gentlemen! This is it!
Let's go! No, I love this music. Oh, Lord of the Rings. I want to watch that Lord of the Rings again. God damn it. Hmm? What are they doing? Oh, it is. They aligned themselves though.
Are you ready to kick some fucking nether ass?
Oh no, not again, not again, not again, not again. I can't with all the copyright music, you stupid. You don't know how to put music. How he post all the how he post this video. I don't understand how he post the video. He didn't get monetized by this video. Fighting. I'm going to sing for you guys. Wait, the Ender Dragon? What? Oh, the... Wait, what the Ender Dragon spawn in the middle of the combat? What? I'm sorry, I just tried to fight cause you know, I wanna put the video. Oh, okay, one of the and the okay. I thought I struggled to understand who is from what dimension. They should put like the color names, you know, different color names for its different dimension. Who's that? In perspective, what happened to them? I think they pushed the Nether. Oh. I think they are pushing the nether. Where's perspective? It was, oh, I'm going to control everything, do every single thing. Going to be the biggest, the strongest. Ah, here it is. He run away? He's been running? Oh man, Oh, oh, he died. Oh, his dream is coming to the over. Okay, so the end they want. Okay, I'm going to put.
His divisions to stand down to spare as many players as possible. Those nether players that survived the battle were arrested and taken to the Grand Temple of the Void God, where they were tried for their crimes against the dimensions. However, the nether isn't the only dimension that Tamer served justice to, as he learned of the cruel crimes Racejam had committed against Henry's Mongolians. And so, Tamer, hearing of these treacherous actions, summoned the Iron Guard, ventured into the overworld, and arrested Racejam.
Oh.
It was quite a spectacle. As he was being taken away, all the people of the overworld made their opinions known, especially Guak, the leader of the raccoons, who had survived the battles by hiding in his tunnels.
Yeah, as a raccoon, you know, I stay around trash a lot, and like, you're stinky, but not in a good way, because I usually like trash, because it's stinky, but you stink in like a bad way. So that's like...
He's a bad stinky, okay?
And so, the Iron Guard under Tamer led Racejam back to the end, and down through the Iron Bank, towards the vault.
Anything I did, anything I've been accused of, and I know this sounds cliche as hell, but I only did it for the people. And I'd also let you to know, Nix, who told you this stuff, is equally guilty as I am.
You're right.
Tamer,
follow me.
I was a...
You talked enough, Racejam, follow me. Welcome to your new home.
Bye, guys.
Even though Henry's Mongolians
Oh, she's a bunny too. At least she have a bunny ears. There, goodbye, Mongolis.
Items
Damn.
were looted, property was destroyed, hundreds of lives were lost. But sympathetically, Tamer and the other surviving Free City leaders chose to give away what was left of the fortune amassed by the Iron Bank in order to help fund the reconstruction of the dimensions.
Damn.
In the Nether, Hell's Vibes, with the help of Iron Bank Investments, was officially reopened under the ownership of Devon, one of Defenders for Life's well-respected employees.
Ah.
The Sunseekers, the nation in the end who'd been longing to see the sun since day one, finally got their wish.
Finally! Finally!
However, it was bittersweet, as their leader German had died in battle and never got to see the sun himself. Memories of the many battles he's fought.
She going to see in the block sun someplace else.
But each dimension weighs heavily on Tamer. The Iron Bank continues to be the centerpiece of trade and investment. The Free City is still a thriving home to hundreds of players. The Grand Temple still holds popular religious service.
Nah, the service is closed after this.
That once new tyranny are finally...
They stay like for like a 3, 4, 5 days and then they close the server.
And yet, these victories feel somewhat hollow to Tamer, as most of the End leadership, his friends, were killed fighting.
Stand you in. I'm not going to the battle. Why you think I'm going to the battle? Yeah, go fighting, guys. I'm going to stay here in the Nether. I'm going to plant my mushrooms here with my mushrooms tools here.
Cultipress, the head of the Free City Farmers, Damager, the main teller of the Iron Bank, and Poweroni, who had been Tamer's right-hand man from the very start, all gave their lives defending the Free City against.
Oh, they all die? Damn, that was the save one.
And with their absence came the clarity that having limitless personal ambition can have dire effects on those around you, leading to nothing but mass ruin. However, he's also learned that having wealth and power can be used for mass good, as long as you eliminate your inner selfishness and carefully consider the impact your ambition has on those around you.
Yeah.
And so, almost with a sense of relief,
Like I said, the entire property was closed 5 days.
gave away what was left of his wealth to the people and handed over ownership of the Iron Bank and Free City to those that had been most faithful to the people of the end.
Whee! Then there's all the people who was. No, thank you. Wait, let me see here. Marcusk298. I don't know if I said your name right. Again, guys, if you guys like it, please go to the links. If you guys like to see it again with no stopping me talking in between. I didn't speak a lot because I was so into the history. I'm really sorry about that. I tried to speak that much. I can't. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who stay here with me. Okay, thank you. I think I'm going to finish now.